Police officers in the UK swear an oath of attestation vowing to serve the King in the office of constable with fairness, integrity, diligence and impartiality. They give their word to uphold fundamental human rights, accord equal respect to all people, and to discharge their duties faithfully and according to the law. But this is merely bombast to these one-dimensional ganifs who, completely devoid of self-awareness, consciousness and emotional intelligence, experience the world entirely through the lens of their fragile, narcissistic egos. Unable to see past their conditioned beliefs and with no comprehension for the sanctity of the oath they swear, it is so far beyond their capacity to uphold. To them, their word, their values, character and integrity mean nothing. On the 1st of November 2023, around 25 animal rights activists attended a peaceful protest at Beach Farm Slaughterhouse in Bunwell, Norfolk. This protest was organised after the company that owns the site, AD Harvey, was exposed by Animal Justice Project for horrendous animal abuse in footage that made national press. When the cowardly owner, Tim Harvey, called the police, the incident was given the highest possible priority at the expense of genuine victims of crime, and officers from Norfolk Constabulary hot-footed it down to the site and validated everything I said a moment ago about their pitiful inability to observe the oath of attestation. The deplorable officers were made fully aware of what AD Harvey bullies had done to defenceless, innocent birds who had already lived a life of pure suffering and misery, but naturally they didn't give a shit. Utterly craven and pathetic, the police are also the kind of unhinged oddballs that enjoy taking out their inadequacies and anger on those who can't fight back and gain perverse pleasure from the suffering of others. True to form, they instantly sided with the big wealthy business that profits from the exploitation and murder of sentient beings, whilst treating protesters like we were the bad guys for taking action against demonstrably criminal animal abuse. Within minutes of arriving, and as you'll see shortly, without a fucking clue what they were doing, the first two officers on scene, PC's Rachel Wall and James Morling, wasted no time in trying to figure out which powers they could abuse to shut the protest down. More of their fascist friends soon showed up, and the policing was so partisan and disgraceful that every last one of them should be prosecuted under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act. In the following footage, you'll see the police conspire with beach farm owners Tim Harvey and his pansy-ass son Tom, and outrageously treating them like they're honorary police officers. Norfolk Constabulary plot can be heard disclosing to the Harveys personal information about protesters whilst drinking cups of tea with them and discussing the violence that they'd like to inflict on us. You can also hear them plotting to fit us up with unlawful arrests so that the animal abusers could continue making their blood money without the annoyance of accountability. Towards the end of the protest, Sergeant Mark Shepherd ordered what he later admitted in court were tactical arrests of me and 3 other protesters. I'll share the footage of these arrests and cover that in a later video, but in short, all 4 of us were acquitted of aggravated trespass, with the judge remarking that he couldn't understand why any of us were arrested.
If you let them kick my motor next time, I'll run them all. I'll tell you that now.
Okay.
I come here to work. I don't come here to have my motor kicked.
2 seconds.
You go to work to beat animals, yeah? Drag them around by their legs, swing crates of their heads. It's all on video, isn't it?
Just all received. Thanks, Sarge. Yeah, just go, mate. Just crack on with your day. We'll sort it. Right, so what we're looking at, and what I'll say, I'll have a chat with them, is this is what we would call aggravated trespass on your lawful land. So if they're on here, then that's what they'll be looking. Because, like you said, this is your main route in now. It's how your business works. So that's what we'll be looking at. So I'll see if I can get them to sort of just move on. If not,
there's a lay-by there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I'll try and reconcile.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
I know I'm the scum of the earth at the moment because of what happened, but I can't be held responsible for 3 people.
Okay, so did something happen here?
Yeah, we had a breach. We had 3 guys who were being cruel to chickens on a night catch, which they caught on video.
Right, okay. Okay, alright.
Leave it till later. Leave it till later.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Right, morning guys. We'll try and keep this as peaceful as we can. You can engage me or not, but if you guys can sort of make your way up to the top, because what we're looking at here at the minute, if you stay on this land, you'll be committing an offence under the Criminal Justice Public Order Act, okay? So aggravated trespass. Alright, I don't want to be nicking anyone. You guys have got every right to protest, absolutely.
Isn't the standard of aggravated trespass?
It's when you're affecting lawful business, okay? So this is his route in and out, and there is an Arctic lorry due to turn up at 9 o'clock, which needs to come in. No, but you're in. There's a lay-by which you are more than happy to go and sort of protest over there.
It's not your jurisdiction. It's none of your concern.
Is that what you'd want to be?
Until we prevent these people from going about their daily business, we are not committing aggravated trespass.
Well, you are, because you're affecting his business, aren't you? You're affecting his business, aren't you? Look, you're affecting his business now, aren't you?
How? Tell me exactly.
Because there is a tractor trying to come in.
How am I affecting that?
Well, not your group is affecting his business.
They're not on private land. They're on public land. I'm on private land, but I'm committing civil trespass.
2-1, could we just see if anyone else is free to come down? We've got tractors, lorries coming in, and the protesters are standing right in front of the gate in way of it. I think it's going to be a bit of a show in a moment. So, just so you know where we stand, we are limited on what we can do.
Yeah.
I can't really get hands-on with them, and it's probably not really going to be safe to do so, but I'll do everything I can to help you. But unfortunately, they're not likely to engage with us because they don't care. Let's just, if we just step out of the way, Tim. I've got some more units and a sergeant coming down now. There's not really much we can do at the minute. We'll just hold on. Just let them play their little game.
Can we move it?
Fortunately, at the moment, we're very outnumbered. We've got more units. We've got more units on the way, but it's very limited what we can do.
We can't just pick them up and take them to the river.
Okay.
We can't just pick them up and drag them to the river.
Fortunately not. Right, come on guys, you're able to protest, but let's not stop business, alright? Get out of the way.
Protest, you can stand in the lay-by up there, kindly stop people getting in to do what they got to do. Will you kindly move
Right, move out of the way before you get yourselves hit.
Will you kindly move that of the way?
You're stopping business now.
I don't want to see the new one get there, including you.
Like I said, we don't want to aggravate it anymore, so I think at the minute we just don't engage. If they're going to say what they're going to say, we can't really stop it, but if they start going to breach, we're here to prevent a breach of the peace at the minute until we can get some more officers down.
Is this not a trespass? Surely?
Yeah, but we can't go nicking them, can we? Because it's just me and you, so we're quite outnumbered. The problem is we're outnumbered, so once we get some more units here, they're not going to listen. They're not going to listen. You guys, can you move back up to the top? please, because this is an area of business, and you can't really be down here, can you? So, I know. Yes, it is my concern, though, isn't it? Because I'm trying.
Security guard for these animal abusers. You're a police officer.
That's correct, and I'm trying to keep everyone safe.
Sorry,
I'm here to prevent a breach. I'm trying to prevent a breach of the peace. I'm not going to go away, am I?
Breach of the peace, is there?
That's what I'm trying to prevent. So I'm asking you guys, if we can do this civilly, you have every right to be here and protest. No problem with that whatsoever. But can you take it up to the top? I'm not going to stand here. I'm not going to have a legislation game with you. It's irrelevant. Irrelevant.
If you're enforcing
Can you please go up to the top? I'm asking you civilly. I'm trying to be civil here. Okay, I'm not getting...
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
You said you're here to protect us.
I'm here to protect everyone.
Oh yeah. So, but it kind of looks like you're on this side, because you're standing here, rather than up the top with us, where the cars are coming in.
Yeah, but I can't be standing up there with you, can I?
These people have been smashed into twice by vehicles.
But you're standing in a roadway, aren't you?
Did you see?
Norwich sergeant has just sent me a team.
There's a young girl now coming in there, and that's a good rule. Can you just walk her in? Because that'll upset her. Taking pictures of number plates.
Yeah, because he fucking hit me with his car.
Why are you taking pictures of number plates?
Huh?
Do you need to be taking pictures of number plates, do you?
Why not? He fucking hit me with it. I'm allowed to take pictures of number plates that hit me.
Doesn't like 200 units making your awareness today out all recorded.
Doesn't change you though, does it? The way you treat those birds, we've all seen it now. You're exposed, you're dirty.
Just hang on, just have to wait for it.
And if you're one of the
Just have to wait until anyone else gets here.
you should be ashamed.
We're very limited on what we can do because it's private. Our powers are very limited because they're not affecting any other members of the public at the minute. If they're affecting other members of the public, if these guys were trying to leave here, then we can...
So like the ones which protest on Hall Road?
Huh?
Like the ones that protest on Hall Road?
Yeah. Guys, just don't engage with them, okay? 'Cause I'm here for everyone, so I don't want anything to happen to anyone. I don't want to be nicking anyone either, especially you guys as well, alright? So please don't engage with them.
I was going to get a cup of tea.
Well, go for a cup of tea.
I was going to offer them one.
Good idea, do it, yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll have another look. She's got, like, who I possibly think it is. She's got a hood up and a face covering, so all I can see is her eyes.
Everyone's seen the footage. And the world's going to see the footage. Because you're going viral, mate. AD Harvey. They can take that stupid website down if it's proud of their generation. Oh my God. People stop it.
Brilliant, yeah, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it.
Kicking the birds. Picking them up. Throwing them. Angry men taking it out on those poor bloody chickens that have never had a life from the day they were born. Sick industry.
Yeah, all we'll see. We're just going to sort of act as a breach between the landowners and them for the time being because we are quite heavily outnumbered. Right, if you see her... No, to be honest with you, at the minute he's actually been really reasonable. So I think, yeah, at the minute it's still quite peaceful. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your help. If you see her or recognise her, that we think is Gemma Barnes. She's got she's got a lot of conditions not to. So yeah, she's here. I'm not sure. I don't know if she's got conditions, but Gemma, if she puts the phone in your face, we could just run them through. We might be able to nick her for that because she's got conditions not to do it.
What, to put phone
into a police officer's face, yeah. And what they'll also try and do is find you on Facebook. Social media, so if they do, just ignore it. Don't rise to it.
So what's happening then?
We're just waiting for some more units to get down. We're quite limited on what we can do at the moment because it's private land. It makes our lives very difficult. We'll be looking at the offence of aggravated trespass, but obviously we need the officers here to
take them to the top drive.
Yeah, we need the numbers here to sort of protect ourselves and you and them. So it's a very fragile situation. If we can't be seen to take sides. Right. So we've got to approach this very carefully because that's when, unfortunately,
they are on private property.
Yeah, but that's the problem. If it was public, we have the Public Order Offence, Public Order Act, which really sort of like nails it quite nicely. But because they're on private land, it's very difficult.
They're not allowed on there.
I know, but it falls under a different category of powers, which are sort of like our inspectors are available to use. But it's just getting those powers instigated. It just takes a bit of time.
Yeah, right. You want a cup of tea?
I'd love a cup of tea. Yeah, that'd be lovely. Thank you very much. 1 sugar, please. Thank you.
I'm getting quite surprised with myself on all the time I've gone in.
I'm surprised at how calm you've kept.
No, I'm really appreciate. This goes wrong when people get angry.
And the more you go back at them, the worse they get. So the calmer you stay, the more bored they get.
All received. We've definitely got Lucy on scene. I'm just struggling to ID Gem yet because I've never actually dealt with her before. So we'll just see if we can do that.
Leading it. Yeah. She's the one in the all blue with her hood up and a balaclava on.
Yeah, I think she's probably. If she's here, then she can come in. And Lucy. Go ahead. The one with the pink hair. I can't see him at the moment, but I will keep my eyes peeled. A lot of them do have coverings over their face. Auditors wise, there is a couple of them with sort of like large cameras, but they're kind of avoiding us at the minute, but they are recording everything. No, not from what I can see. There's a few more at the top, but there's no one in a wheelchair at the minute.
At the moment we are committing aggravated trespass. Should we roll the arrest? I'm asking you to move the end of the road, please. You want people there? Trespassing?
Because that girl with the pink hair, I think her name's Luce, she's got blue jeans, black boots, pink hair. She's got court bail conditions not to attend any sort of parlour or food processing or dairy processing distribution plant. I don't know if that's before or
I'll find the moment, thank you. So, the purpose of the site, what is the site? Is it...
We're in abattoir.
You're an abattoir. Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Thank you, anyway. Thank you.
Dealt with Jenny Barnes?
Yes.
You have, because she's also got conditions not to record any police officer. I can't tell.
Have you seen her? Because she wears a face mask.
I think that might be her. Look, the all blue just outside of the face mask. I just lifted her sign up. I wonder if that might be her. She seems to be running things down there.
If she records any of us,
Get an update from my boss, my inspector, to make the call what he wants me to do. Because he's the one who
Calls the shots.
calls the shots.
I personally know what you'd like to do, but I can't say.
Completely agree. I'm just going to engage with one protester to ask her to move, boss, and I'll come back to you. Right, what I'm going to say is, at the moment, you are committing an offence under aggravated trespass. I'm going to ask you...
I'm moving now.
Thank you. I'm going to ask you, can you move to the end of the road, please? The landowner's happy for you to use the lay-by, the protest, to get your point across.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, at the moment, it's a private land up until that road.
All right.
You understand
I'm
that?
on my way back.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your help.
But don't you get fed up of protecting companies like this?
I can't have an opinion on that. I'm a police officer. We
You
can't
know,
we have to be impartial, aren't we?
With the problems that you've got, lack of police officers, and you're overstretched, and you're always protecting dirty, cruel companies like this.
I can't
Have you
comment on
seen the Animal Justice Project expose on this place?
it. I haven't noticed it.
Well, you should do, you know, so you know where we're all coming from.
I can't.
You know, because we're not
I understand, but I
bad
can't
people.
comment.
We're here because it's bad enough for birds to be slaughtered as it is. But if you saw what they do to the birds,
Brilliant.
And the gang catchers, have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
I hadn't either. But they go round.
Come walk up here. Come walk up here.
They
We're
go
talking.
round catching birds from different farms, throw them on the trucks, bring them to slaughter.
Okay.
Don't you think a bird, even a chicken, needs a bit of a life? Because it never gets a life. It's thrown in sheds with thousands and thousands of others, and as they grow, the space gets less and less.
I can understand. Your frustration with that. Obviously, but obviously, I'm not
I
allowed
know
to
it's
comment
all
on it.
legal. I know it's all legal. But we just have to raise awareness, don't we? Because we can't make it illegal.
But you don't want to get yourself in trouble for it.
Overnight, no.
You don't get yourself in trouble.
No.
All right. But I said he's happy to you to go to the lay-by out here and protest as much as you want
Well,
to
I
get your
don't
point
want to
across.
make him happy, but I'll do it for you.
Thank you very much.
I want to make his life a bit of a misery, to be honest. Well, I hope he's had a really bad day.
Oh, you don't get yourself in trouble though, do you?
Well,
you seem
but we're
reasonable
not.
enough.
We're protesting. When we see cruelty, unnecessary cruelty from angry men, when the lives of these birds are miserably done, then we have to do something about it, don't we?
Yeah, I know.
We can't let cruelty
I know.
go on. Like with children. You wouldn't let it happen with children. We don't let it happen with animals either.
Mate, but thank you for listening.
Right.
He's happy to go to the lay-by, mate. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Take care.
What's your name?
Mark Shepherd. All right?
Okay.
You look after yourself.
I will.
Do you think the army would mind lending us like a Challenger 2 main battle tank? Challenger 2 main battle tank. They're quite good at moving things out of the way. They'd let us use it?
Give one a go. Get one request. Back order.
Yeah, be used in about 3 to 6 years.
I think that's Barnes there.
In the blue coat?
In the blue coat.
Yeah, I think it might
That
be.
is her at the front with the
Yeah.
backpack and the thermos flasks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That's
Yeah,
what
so
I
that's
thought
what
that
I
was.
said,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've said that. But she can't record us.
So
That's,
she can't record, but she also can't be with Eleanor Kenny at the front.
And she also can't incite other people to record, and she
No.
helped that big bloke set his live up because he didn't have to do it.
okay. Is that on your camera? Oh yeah, thank you.
I saw her with his phone when I was facing her.
I'll take the cup.
Oh, just-
Morning.
Do you think the Army would mind lending us on the Challenge 2 main battle tank. Challenge 2 main battle tank. They're quite good at moving things out of the way.
Give one a go. We'll get one on request. Back order.
I don't know what's going on with the police force now. They seem to have attractive police officers.
Obviously me, yeah?
I've got to be careful.
Come on.
Say, my daughter used to be one. As a kid growing up, they were always quite butch, some of them. There used to be one in Norwich, he used to go to football. Used to call him Handlebars. Bloody crinkle. Had the old Edwardian moustache. Plus he was a big bloke. Sorry, I didn't want to rush, I just wanted you to have it warm.
Oh, it's better. Yeah, no, thank you for that. Warm the bones.
You want a jacket or anything?
No, I've got them in the car. That's fine.
You're harder than what I am.
Yeah, I just don't really want to walk near them at the minute.
How you doing, Gemma? You right?
It's nice to see you all chatting with the farmers, isn't it? Really funny. Having a nice coffee and a joke with the gang catchers. Did you see what they did to the animals? Did you see these people smashing animals over the heads with crates? Did you see them swinging them around by their legs and kicking them? You don't care, do you? Yeah, so that's the one video I see.
We're pretty sure that's Gemma Barnes. Who? Talking to us right now. That one right there. Yeah, she's that's what Rich said. He's pretty certain. So, and she's inciting him to record. So she's in breach.
And obviously you've got Kenny out the front as well.
Yeah.
He literally just went, hi Gemma, she's got the same money.
Yeah.
He literally went, hi Gemma, you want sure why you say that?
I was saying, like, if I went round with our pop eating Arsenal.
I said you're getting sued.
Oh yeah. It's not the first time, it won't be the last.
Brought me a cup of tea.
Kenny. I went to court for it. That's why I'm going to hold back just in terms of physicality because I can't go to court again. but yeah, if it comes to it, It's just that yeah, that was like 2 years just long, boring shit.
What he's talking about here is the incident I was recounting to Chris earlier in the footage. On the 9th of July 2022, PC 2080 Richard Mott unlawfully arrested then 17-year-old activist Eleanor for obstruction of the highway at Norwich Livestock Market. His handling of her during the arrest was revolting, and in the footage he can be seen with his hands across her chest when there was no need to be touching her at all. At other points he can be seen squeezing and caressing her arms and shoulder until, skin crawling, she pulled away. You can see his awkwardness in the moment he realises she's onto what he's doing and that it's all being recorded. This guy is a repulsive predator, and after Eleanor and the other activist who was also arrested for obstruction of the highway were acquitted, Eleanor sued Norfolk Constabulary over the arrest and his conduct. At least the experience has taught Richard to keep his creepy crawly hands to himself, but to sum up the litigation process as 2 years of long boring shit proves he's not learnt much else.
Why do they keep moving forward?
Because they're getting bored.
They normally have, like, they sometimes on the cattle market on the Saturday. Imagine everyone's driving in their trailers to the cattle market for slaughter. They will do peaceful they'll do protests where they stop cars for, like, let's say 30 seconds each, or trucks. They'll stand there on the road, let one through, stand on the road, let one through. What ends up happening is farmers versus they start fighting, and that's why we have to go there to stop them.
That was interesting.
What's that?
Standing there with a cup of tea and they're filming it. I love that.
What they're looking is for a reaction out of us. So if we start arguing back or getting angry at them or something like that, that's what they want, because then they'll just stick a camera in your face. So just be really nice to them. Kill them with kindness, as they say. Then they just get bored because they're not getting what they want, and off they go.
What is that? Stay there, you're if you did your job properly, you're going to stand in front of a tractor, what do you expect is going to happen? Come on. So stop me from driving dangerously then.
How disgusting. What's the point of you being here?
I mean, that was some pretty dangerous driving that he just did.
I bet the police won't see that.
Whose job is stopping dangerous driving? Whose job is that?
You normally walk away when you can't answer questions. Really proud of what you do. Give yourself a pat on the back for doing football. Oh.
So inspectors coming to see.
Dangerous driving, what are you doing?
Do your fucking job, you idiot! Do your job properly! Assault with a vehicle! That is assault with a vehicle! Arrest him! Are you seeing this? You just watched him drive into us and you're not going to arrest him! Arrest him now! What the? He's just driven into us in a friggin' truck!
It's a different story!
If that was us, we'd be arrested! Shame on you! You're partisan! You're supposed to be here protecting the public! Shame on you! Shame on you, you're disgusting!
Squashing everything in your way! I can do the bird!
You act like security for the animal abusers, don't you? Are you in their pockets? How much does it cost to buy a dirty cock?
I bless you, mate, I can't.
Tea and sugar. I've just had a coffee. I'll be bounced off the walls. Thank you.
Well, I just had one. I don't need another one.
I just had a very nice one. Thank you for that.
Go on then, I'll have a tea with sugar.
Johnny cup or shit cup?
Either or, thank you.
Have a good laugh.
Thank you, mate. We bounced off the walls cloud anymore.
Cowards like him. Having a cup of tea laughing. He's just a driver. He means nothing. AD Harvey, there you are. Quality poultry since 1956. Oh my God. Just have a look at Animal Justice Project. The expose that they've exposed. Dirty company.
I'm going to give that back to you if that's alright, mate, just in case I need to get hands on. Thank you.
It's even more sick than
Shep.
Yes, mate.
Right. You wanted a conflab.
Yes, mate. So, at the moment, they are complying in some way. They are still obstructing the activity of the site.
They're almost doing what they used to do at Woodville. They would hold up the traffic for a short period of time and then let it go.
Yes. So it's really, I think you're fine. That is the last line. I was with Tim. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
We got another one that we've told him we'll send him straight down.
Okay. In a nutshell, give you an update. We've got the duty inspector coming.
Which is most probably him, is it? I don't know.
No. So we've got more cops coming, and we've got prison vans coming as well. So once the inspector gets here, if they're not start playing ball, then we're going to start nicking some and thin them out. What usually happens in this group, once we start laying hands on, it starts getting all very messy. But it's good for their live stream. All right. So just so you know.
Look. Accidentally give one off the fucking cloak. What kind of drop you're in it?
Once we start laying hands on, it starts getting all very messy. Quick, mate, it's good for their live streaming. All right. So just so you know.
Look, hold your back. If you do happen to accidentally give one of them a fucking cloak, I ain't got a dropper in it. You want to just be your
I know, but it's just that they just what they usually do, get in the way. Okay.
The one.
Do you know what group they are?
I don't know the name of them.
Like Hunt Saboteurs.
They are very well known in the city for protesting, causing a nuisance.
Is that professional?
Well,
paid for it?
well, you'll be surprised actually. GoFundMe's.
You're not going to arrest that driver who just drove into everybody.
Can you leave the site, please? I'll come talk to you in a minute. Thank you. I'll come talk to you in a minute.
I'll let him go through.
I have to tell you, we think chickens fucking bananas won't be killing.
It is staggering to think that not only did this footage come from the body-worn cameras of police who feel comfortable behaving this way on camera, but that it was served on me by the prosecution. So you can only imagine what was said on recordings they decided not to include, and worse still, what these horrible constables get up to off camera. As well as enjoying being feted by the Harveys and sharing in their animus for those more conscious and compassionate than them, the police also ignored clear offences committed by the Harvey clan, invested an inordinate amount of resources into protecting them, and treated protesters as if we were the ones caught brutalising animals. This corruption is coming right from the top, and it is long overdue weeding out. If you value your most fundamental rights, please help me fight back. Share this video far and wide, send it to Norfolk Constabulary's Chief Constable Paul Samford and other authority figures and regulatory bodies, and demand answers and accountability. How much longer are people going to allow these belligerent Hitler wannabes to use public funding to strip us of our rights and usher in an authoritarian state? We must act now as a collective and take back our rights.